as I guess I should have known when I popped out. Aha, now that's interesting. Hold still, okay. Aha, there you go. That's what I'm looking for. Hold to select and continue. Hold right 3 to discard and save data and starting again. There's the deal. There's the deal. All right. So, as I was mentioning in the my last video, as I've just started Foundation Patch Creative Mode, I had developed this technique when I was exploring what is now called Normal Mode, in which if I didn't like the world I was on, since there really was no reason, no particular goal to, no reason to reach the center per se, I would re-roll by deleting my save. This is clearly making it a lot easier to save to delete your saves, which is great for creative mode, at least to start with. So what I'm going to be doing here is re-rolling until I find a world that I think I want to go ahead and really explore and spend some time in creative mode. We're going to delete this baby. Oh, nice. Ha! That is great. It's really funny. That's great. Creative mode. All right. We're going again. So one thing I was wondering a few minutes ago is if you create a station, if you create a portal, if you hook that up to a world, is it there later? Can others discover it? Is this new mode? One question I have is this new mode re-rolling a universe just for you to explore? And honestly, I wouldn't mind that much, even if it were. I'm not. I think it would be neat to run into people, but I get annoyed enough when I see planets named ridiculous things that maybe that's not a good idea for me. I don't know. On the other hand, if you can do that... Aha, okay, well this is Sentinel's passive. See, alright, so I'm calling this a pretty barren planet as well. One thing I do want to determine is how common... Yeah, passive. Interesting. So far, all the creatures I've run into are passive. But again, this world for me, just kind of looking around it, well, and I haven't exactly given it a huge chance. I guess I could fly. There's not a need to yet. I do want to see if I can spot some plutonium or any mineral whatsoever. I'm not quite sure yet what to do with the fact that I can't find any. Aha, what is that? Antrium. Exotic. Oh, I see. Huh. Far up. I haven't actually seen Antrium before. Where is it? Ha. So there is a value, which is really interesting. It means that you can sell things, and it's getting hot. So we know that the hazards, that hazards remain. Ooh, nice. I don't know why I'm doing this right now. The temperature is not bad. All right, again, I'm just going to peek in here, see if I can spot any minerals. That's weird. Is it like... Why is it hotter in here? Still no crystalline structures. Very interesting. Maybe you don't need them. I don't know, it's really unusual though. Maybe they removed them. Okay. Oh! Passive. Good. Beautiful. Passive. See, if it is the case that creative mode gives you primarily passive creatures, then what does that mean for, you know, the universe as a whole in terms of the likelihood of others exploring it? Again, have they re-rolled a new universe for creative mode? It's really, you know, it's a mystery. I wouldn't mind if they did, but I'd love to find out for sure. Okay, I don't think this world is going to do it. And I may not even worry about renaming until I find one that I'm... Aha! There is a... There's a language beacon. Okay, so that means those things... Ah, and there's crystal. Yep, there's plutonium. Okay, well that's interesting. There just doesn't seem to be nearly as much of it. I mean, at least the two worlds I've seen so far had, you know, there's a nice big chunk of iridium, I believe, so you never know. Let's check this guy out. Rare. Korvax. This is a Korvax world, at least if things function the way they used to. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead, since it would be a little boring to just restart now. Even though I know I'm not going to stay on this world. I do want to see what I can find in the way of monoliths or ruin sites. Presumably they should be Korvax in origin, and let's see if I can find my campsite again. There it is. Wow. Okay, so again, all we're looking for here is a monolith site in order to see whether or not that site is Korvax as well. Looks like there have been some improvements to distance rendering. Definitely liking the motion blur so far. I know that makes me a little bit of a weirdo. Alright, so, you know, two things become immediately clear, and one is that I'm not seeing as many outposts, this kind of thing, and I'm not seeing ruin sites. I guess it really doesn't matter whether I can find my post again anyway, since I'm gonna re-roll. So let's try and cover some ground. See if we can find anything at all here. Again, what we're looking for is a ruin site or an outpost. Well, it's very interesting. I mean, I would hazard to say that even on the most barren worlds I remember, you know, when I was playing last month and before that, it was very hard to go this long without seeing an outpost site. So it definitely does seem like they have reduced the number of alien sites That it's like it's you in a world. And I can see the appeal in that. Absolutely. Changes like that will make some things more difficult and other things easier. Obviously, if there aren't outposts all over the place, it's going to be harder to trade goods and this kind of thing. I wonder how you find your I mean, if there's a way to find your post again. Yeah, nothing. Alright. So that doesn't... Oh, there we go. There's one. Okay. And it is absolutely a Korvax site. Okay. Assume. Ah, there we go. Hello, sir. So let's check out the trade. It's been a little while since I've done this. This is so strange. Shielding shard. Interesting. Oh, good. So let's check and see whether or not bypass chips are... Yep, bypass chips are just as handy as ever. Well, that's great. Okay, so it's hard to tell how much they've changed frequency, but it did... Oh, great. But it did take me a while to find this base. It could be that stations are simply fewer and further between. Oh, I see. Alright. I bet I don't have enough. Maybe I don't... Alright. Let's check and see if we can find a, oops. Okay, I'm an idiot. Again, so far we have not found predatory creatures on creative mode. I want to say, for those of you joining in and commenting, I appreciate it. However, I am also... I can't read what you're saying, unfortunately, because I'm in my living room on my PS4. But I will try to respond to comments that are left on the video, and you should get a notification. I know that it's half the point of this whole deal, but it's just the setup I've got. So these videos, my videos, are going to be better for those who are interested in just seeing someone explore freely, someone that is most interested in exploration, not really interested in combat. Hello to you too. What I was saying a little earlier is that it's been a month since I've played. I played quite a bit in the month before that, and now with Foundation out, I'm giving it a look-see, trying to figure out what's different. I'm also wanting to start out on a world that I want to spend some time on, and from my prior explorations I know that this is not it. I really enjoy lush Earth-like worlds with lots of flora and fauna. My sort of holy grail, the kinds of worlds I call dream worlds, are worlds that have lush vegetation and many animals, none of which are predators, just because I want to run around and explore and not be attacked all the time. So for what it's worth, that's what I'm going to be looking for, and it does... Aha! There we go. There is... Yep, okay. So hard to say, you know, how common or uncommon these are, but it feels as though there are fewer around. And it should work just like, yep, interesting. I'm going to assume, yep. Okay. Interesting, okay. So I've started over from scratch in terms of my knowledge base. Even though I have 3 viewers here, I hate to say it, but what I am... Oh, there's a home button. Now, is that perhaps... No, that's just the shelter I was at. Anyway, because I am seeking out a world that I want to really spend some time on, in order to do that, I need to quit to menu. I don't believe there's a way to... Well, let's see. Audio only. Options. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to quit to menu. Whoops. Oh, wait. Okay. Aha, well, that's cool. It's pretty neat. Don't think there's a way to quit to menu without quitting the game. So this recording is going to end, and I am going to name the next episode Reroll. And I'm going to continue in that series until I find one that I think I want to stay on for a while. So hopefully I'll see you later.